think we're back. I think we just have to continue with the last one. I think. Yes. Okay. Okay, nice bearskin robe. Wolf skin. Oh. Maybe I should close more windows. I don't know if I still keep dropping frames. I have to close a couple windows. Okay, who I gotta go do this guy?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Something to eat.
You got food in here, Pops? Okay.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
But you're looking
So
rough.
this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Yeah, filthy animal. Bro, I keep reaching for a controller after these cutscenes. It's weird. Did we get food?
Huh?
We did eat, okay. Yeah, we're full on hunger, I think. Oh, it seems like Henry's dying. Can we eat? Okay, there we go.
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Brother, we just ate, homie. What's the objective here? What's the inventory? J. You don't have anything else I could eat? Could I eat the rest of these? Oh, they just go in the, yeah, they just go in the inventory. We, food. Eat. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Yeah, we good. Okay. But now you're fucking yawning, bro. Reputation lost? What do you mean reputation lost? So you're sleeping in here, aren't you? Yeah. You have to sit on it and then you can select sleep. Oh yeah. It's got a good 8 hours. Might as well.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Damn, that FPS drop, jeez.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you.
Just thinking of
I
us.
came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh,
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Bro, what am I? What is this?
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
how awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I've never seen a raid before, and it was terrifying. The moaning of the wounded, death rattles, the terrible screams as swords passed through flesh. There was nothing but confusion, blood, and death.
It's very sad.
Oh.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will
You're not
haunt me
reading the
for
room,
the
lady.
rest of my life.
Not reading in the room.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
This game is very
Years,
buggy.
you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harville punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
So I'm not gonna get none.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Not dropping any frames on stream, so it is just the game that's freezing up. Being a little buggy, janky. We get into some gameplay though. I'm itching to get in some combat. It's very deep.
Move it, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
That's not good. Not good at all. Get the torch from the table side. Oh, Jesus. Where do I light it? Equip it, sure. Oh, is that my sword I just pulled out? Yep. Nope. Oh, it's in one hand and my sword's in the other? Okay, I guess that checks out. Go on. Just open this. My weapon isn't drawn, is it? No, now it's drawn. Jesus. This is where we came from, Scott. Let's say this is where we came from, right? Not in here this way. Can we go around? Wish it wasn't fucking stuttering this bad. Jesus. What the fuck do I get over here? Up here? No, this looks like it's personal quarters or something like that. Bro, they need a fucking waypoint for my dumbass. Yeah, this is like personal quarters up here. My dumbass needs like a fucking walk this way, go up these stairs. Put it on a rail for me, bro. That sounded weird. I feel like up here is the battlements, no? I swear this game is just gonna be me walking around trying to figure out where to go. Oh, my bad, bro. Oh. But there's no door. This is a private area, I think. They're sleeping there. So I think this is probably not the right way to go. Is there a door in the other side of here somewhere? No? Just that. Can we come from here? Bro, I don't know where I'm going. Like, is there... The only way I ever see is gated, bro. Did it say why we're over here? Nothing? I'm a dumbass again. Maybe not 50. Maybe at 100. We'll see. Yes, I'd be down to get a cake. Or 50. We could do a cake at 50. It's never a bad time for cake. Bro, what is going on? If I go through here. And private area again. Yeesh. You guys in your private areas. This. I've got this equipped. There we go. Nope. There we go. Got that in our offhand, okay. How do I like this thing? So if I just walk in the fire, is it that easy? Probably not. This game really doesn't explain much. Yeah, I must have. Oh yeah, it's on fire now. Okay, then we're good. There's no joke. Literally, hold my hand. Like he starts jumping up these fucking walls. Oh, can you go up this way? Oh, yeah, looks like it. There we go.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for
Okay,
the worst.
sounds good.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over you.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming of the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir...
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, Make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rande now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
End dialogue.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Keep a watch on the battlements. Battlements right here? Yeah. Yeah. It is really pretty. This isn't getting 60 frames. I don't know what that's stuttering. Just chill here. Oh, it's all cruise. Chill here. Oh,
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will.
there
Thank
are
you.
literal people out looking to attack you. Wait till morning. Until like what, 7 a.m. I'm just gonna chill here and wait. Thanks, guys. Let me just stand and shut my eyes for a few minutes. What's going on?
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick!
What's happening?
Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move
I'm
it!
moving.
Quick!
I'm gonna follow this guy. He knows where he's going. Is someone like actually here now?
gonna end up like scallops.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents. Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Don't worry, bro. You'll get your licks in. Yeah, attacking.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
because we're there. Been attacked by sword. Bury your loved ones in Scalets. Talk to Sir Robo. Yeah, okay. And optional, get a horse. I mean, I think if we're gonna go bury our loved ones, that's pretty mandatory. Hmm. Bro, it's not that hard of a fall, Jesus. Bro, this game is sick. Look at this.
Then it's better to have
This is
went
the first time I really got a look at this castle.
foreign mercenaries and pillaging towns like Sigismund.
True enough. Ever since Sigismund conquered Kuttenberg, you can't even trust common pilgrims anymore. There's that many.
Oh, my boys over here. Robard. Robeard. Hold on, let me... I think I have to go find a bed. I don't think I can just save and quit. I have to go actually like find a bed, I think. Before I talk to our boy here. Maybe get inside, take a quick couple hours, bro. I've got to get this stuttering. What the fuck? Please close some programs or something. I mean, I have bare feet, those little icons. My footsies. Okay. Sleep. Sure. Eat a stir. I really want to get some different keycaps for this. Also, it'd probably be easier if these were actually lit up. For some reason, my keyboard isn't lit up at all. That's fucking weird, brother. I'm getting 77 frames per second, but I'm only seeing one of them. It froze on me. I don't know how to get out of it because escape would be to get up. Any ideas, Caleb? For some reason, I mean, escape is literally just the get up button. So that's... How would I close it down? Hit the Windows key? No. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good now. Now we're good. Oh, sorry. My bad. Okay, yes, let me quit real quick. And we'll tone down these settings so I'm not lagging like crazy. Still have to keep the game open though. There were way more options. Advanced graphics settings, maybe. I don't know if I want motion blur at all. We're gonna turn motion blur off. Turn all these down a little bit. I don't know if that's going to do anything. I don't know what that means. Give it a shot. Eye tracking, what the fuck? Change anything? See it? Yeah, I can already kind of tell with the blurring. Oh boy, it's a little jumpy, but.
Good health, you.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's village.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
We'll make it sound like we're smart.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, So it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defenses too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna tell him about Skalitz. We gotta go. We may as well just go. Or is that non-optional? Because this one's optional. Fuck. We'll talk to him. We'll talk about it. Why are you hanging in here in the rain now? You go inside somewhere?
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
I knew that's what you would say. Bro, can you close your legs? What the fuck? Good lord, man.
It's terrible what's going on.
Just stop running out of nowhere, the fuck? Optional, get a horse. Do I just take one of the horses out of over there? I don't know. Can I select? No.
Heaven. Married.
Well, A, how am I gonna get a horse? And B, how am I... Close your damn legs, bro. How am I gonna get it out of here? So all this shit is blocked off. Like, even just the gate down here. let's go get some food. We're hungry. And we'll take a look back. How are we gonna go look at it? Oh, this is open. Oh, good. I should not take this horse. I'm not gonna take Robart's horse. This is not horse. How the heck am I gonna get out of here once I get a horse? Is that the way we go? Do we get the horse? Jump over this. Should I just leave and try to get a horse down there? I don't know. That I don't know. Is stealing a horse if I just mount a horse? I came in on a horse, no? I don't want to mount and steal. Is one of these not my horse? Yeah, this is my horse, is it not? Yeah, this is the only one that says mount. Jesus, hello. Okay, I'm not trying to, whoa. I'm not trying to jump every 2 seconds here. Cool the jets. Those are closed. Screw it. Go rock climbing horse. I didn't know which way I'm going. I don't even know which way I'm going right now. Am I going the right direction? Kind of? No. This is me, the big elf. No, I gotta be going, I gotta turn far right. Go this way, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Got you. Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Bro,
let me go, for Christ's sake. I have to bury my parents.
You're going nowhere.
I was on
except
horseback.
back inside.
I was on my horse. What the fuck?
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I'll fall over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have to keep on right?
Yeah.